Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today is Sunday, June 30th, last day of the month. Very hot day here in Virginia. I hope you have a profitable week. Today we're going to talk about Walmart, and I'm already in a short trade for Walmart. A short trade for Walmart. Overall, I'm long, and that trade may or may not be in trouble right at the moment. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment. I don't like the customer service at Walmart, but they are doing a lot of things right with their mobile app. They are reconfiguring their stores. They have smaller footprints. Their store pickup seems to be doing well. Overall, people are going to flock to Walmart for the recession, if we have one. They're thinking about going to smaller sizes. They have a lot of options. I don't like the fact that they shrunk the deli. There's nobody ever to help you with anything. Customer service is not good. I must admit the lines have gotten a little better here at our local store, which has a monopoly. It's the only department store in a town of about 32,000 people. We have a supercenter. This video will analyze the stock. We'll see where it's trying to pick a direction where it's going. We'll try to take a look at my existing trade, which is a short trade, and see if I need to do anything to fix that. Remember, this is a education channel, and we try to help you with your trades. You can always ask a question, always make a comment. We're not offering any kind of advice because, well, I'd be the last one to offer advice. If you need some advice in the antique business, you can give me a call, but I would not call me for advice in the stock market. You're the expert, actually. So do your own due diligence, and let's get started analyzing the functional, fundamental, and technical aspects of Walmart. Well, everybody knows what Walmart does, and Sam's Club. They're doing a lot of internet stuff, and they are worldwide. When I went to China recently, there's a Walmart in virtually every major city, including Kunming. And that Walmart had customer service representatives at the end of each aisle, unlike the Walmarts here in America. Customer service reigns king in China. We have a supercenter here, but you don't need to have that. Dollar General is putting stores in virtually out in the countryside, virtually anywhere. And with the different store formats, Walmart could do the same thing. They could reduce the size of their footprint and have Walmart stores even out in rural areas where they're not currently targeting. McDonald's is doing the same thing, a little smaller footprint, and putting them in neighborhoods where people can come and walk to Walmart. And this is really important. And I have bought a lot of stuff from Walmart, including and Amazon, of course. And I like it. I like the service. I hadn't had any real problems with it. It's my go-to place for stuff. And the stock price is about 4% below its estimated fair value. Okay, I don't know if it's going to grow much more. And so using this information, I thought this stock was going to have a pullback. But from the time I was in this trade, and I think this ends, we'll look at it in a minute, but I think it ends in August. No, this ends in July. And it looks like they might be turning around now, but but again, if you're in a stock trade, you tend to see things that are not really there. But we'll look at this a little more in depth, but I'm in trouble. It's past my break-even point, and we have about 3 weeks left. The RSI says it's gone down. The MACD says it's gone down. The RSI says it's gone down, and so is the TTM squeeze. MACD, that's a zero lag MACD. Earnings growth for this company is only about 7%, but the past year it grew by more than 67%. There has been some insider selling. That's normally a sign that, hey, the rats are jumping ship. But their advantage is they are the largest retailer, and they're in a lot of small towns where that's the only store that customers can shop. So they have a virtual monopoly at the moment. But I think there's a lot of dissatisfaction. So let's do some fundamental analysis now. Some real fundamental analysis. Well, you look for big green snowflakes in this software package called Simply Wall Street. It's mostly free, and it's very cheap to get some full functionality. Health of this company is absolutely good. It has a good past history. It pays a dividend. It's not that undervalued, but the big green snowflake is what you're looking for. versus orange or red, okay, of these other companies. And Target looks like it's green too. It's undervalued, but not by much. Forecast only grows 7%, and last year's earnings was 67%. That's great. High debt and insider sales or selling the stock, that's not too good. The current price is $67. It should be trading at $71. That's not much difference. Trading amongst its peers, except for Costco, which has a high valuation. There is 36 analysts covering this stock. That's a very good coverage. 1 year projection is about $70. It's currently trading at 66. That's not a lot of growth. Almost flat for the revenue and for the earnings. I see no reason for this stock not to pull back. Let's take a look at the chart. Well, lots of little bounces, pullbacks, and then a run up. We have a gap here. I thought it was going to fill that gap and took a trade that will end in July 18th, about 3 weeks from now. Tomorrow's the first day of July. Does it look to you like it might be pulling back into this area? How far does that have to come? It's currently at 67 and has to come down. Well, that's possible. 66, that's $1. That's certainly possible in 3 weeks. I'm not sure this is in trouble. Trading is hard, okay? You never know what's going to happen. When I initially took this trade, this is what I saw. I saw the zero lag MAC pointing down. I saw the RSI above its 70, which is normally an indication that it's been overbought, and it should rip around and turn around south. I thought, and it ramp up to earnings, it would go down. And the TTM squeeze looked like it was peaking out and maybe starting this downward travail. But as you've seen in the previous Trading Views chart, or the current chart, that's not what happened. Anyway, I took this trade, and then I used an option, and I used a short option strategy called bear call spread. Let me show it to you. So at that time, I took a July 19th short option strategy called bear call spread, and my break, by the way, at that time it was $66, and the break even was $66. All I had to do was go down a little bit, and I got $104, and I used around 200 margin, and my max loss on this one is only $63. I still like this trade. In other words, I bought a call right at the money and sold a call. In other words, the stock had to go down through here to become profitable. And typically, when you short a call, you want that price to be below this price, which is 65. You want it to be below 65, and there you are, below 65, and this is your winnings. You could have took at any time, but I happen to be up in here somewhere, and I'm losing around $50 at the moment. Max loss is 63, so this almost lost as much as it's going to lose. And I need that thing to turn around. Yeah, almost lost. I need this thing to turn around and come back down. So what do you think? Get in, stay in. Stay in. And you might want to, I don't know, you might consider the conditions are pretty good for a short right at the moment. There's the zero lag MACD again, the red. The RSI is in its downward trajectory. And so is the TTM squeeze is fading. You might think of a short right at the moment. But it's nearly at its all-time highs. All right, stay in for a little while longer, that's what I'm going to do, because I almost lost as much as I'm going to lose. Or close it out, or rolling out for a little more time. Okay, if we roll, we want to use a tool called Option Strat to do the analysis. WMT is its ticker symbol. We are going to select bear call spread. We are going out to August. Currently trading at 67. Okay, so that's right. We're going to move this up, and we get $113. Margin that we use is 250. Max loss is 137. Break even is 68. So I'm losing $50 right now. If I close that other one out and rolled it with this, I get $113 in my pocket, but that's not profit. The max profit here is $113 minus the $50 that I lost before. That's about $75. That's pretty cool. That's not a bad trade. So I could roll it out for more time to August. Where's August here? Right here, August 13th, 16th. So with that, I'd have more time for the trade to work. And that's a possibility. It's still a possibility in the weeks from now, though, too. I think I'm going to just let this one ride. It's not that much money in it. So what would you do? Would you roll, let it ride, close it out? Please leave a comment below. I'd love to hear your ideas. This is what makes trading hard. It can be mechanical, but there's a lot of finesse to it as well. Well, remember to do your own due diligence. Don't copy trade this one. There is a possibility of it being a short. Take another short at the moment. I do think that that Walmart is going to come back and have a pullback. And a lot of people feel that this gap will be filled at some point in time. That gap was caused by the earnings report. Well, happy trading. We'll catch you on the flip.